Oh yeah. You too can have this shirt. Just go to natalkradio.us and hit our store, or the products show up on our YouTube page. Let's get into it. Cut my music. How you doing? It's hump day. Hump day. I don't know who does that soundbite. Anyway, looking forward to it. I'm El Jefe. Check out our website, natalkradio.us. We have articles left and right. Gamble Guy just put up some betting lines for the FBS Week 0. I don't know why they call it that. And then he's going to give his picks. He looks suspiciously like me, just saying. But he's going to give his picks Friday evening on our YouTube, so you can check that out. He runs at about a 70% clip, so you want to catch that. So we got to get into it because Daddy's got to go lift his weights. So let's get right into it. We have 4 topics. As usual, we're going to switch the view. Boom. Callaway came out with a big apology. They've partnered with a Good Golf. You know, Good Golf is that new age. We got to be edgy golf guys. I kind of like the I suck at golf guys. That's kind of a cool slogan and name. But, you know, good. It's like I'm trying to equate them, you know, some of the Barstool guys. It's like, yeah, I play golf. I'm cool. I'm hip. That's good. That's what I see good as. I didn't know they did a commercial for Callaway and the new driver. I had no idea until Callaway started apologizing for it. And it's like, oh, what is this? Let's look at the commercial real quick.
Do not touch my new driver. I don't get the big deal. It's just a driver. Johnny, no. Johnny, no, don't do it. John.
No.
Don't.
No,
Please,
don't. Johnny, are you okay?
It's over. He's gone. What's happening?
Okay. They're trying to do some kind of Halloween thing or scary, horror film. Whatever. I mean, personally, I think it's a terrible commercial, but I don't think it's offensive. I mean, they're apologizing. The video is produced, blah, blah, blah. It was approved, blah, blah, blah. This approval should have never happened. As soon as we recognize the seriousness, I guess it's because they tackled the woman. And I said something at work, like I thought it was maybe, supposed to be the character was the guy's wife or something. I don't know, but I think they should be apologizing because it's a crappy commercial. It's not that good of a commercial. I hope I don't knock my camera down. What am I thinking here? I should not do that in the middle of the show. Yeah, I don't know. It's the new age. We got to apologize for everything. Everybody's so soft and sensitive, and that's where we're at. We have a crappy commercial, but they're apologizing because part of the commercial, these real cool, edgy guys tackled, his wife because she was going to touch his driver. Whatever. Stupidness, right? Stupidness. Let's get into some more stupidness. Enes Kanter not only wanted to enter the WNBA draft as a trans athlete, but then she or he or whatever we're doing here went to a Chicago Storm game, and this happened.
6-point basketball game. Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud.
Not to be that lame guy where I'm not going to take a side. I'm going to rail a little bit on the W. They can't define a woman, and then they turn around and they ban him from Chicago Storm games indefinitely. Okay, whatever. But you have a mess on your hands because you're mismanaged, and then to prove that you can't manage anything, you ban him with no repercussions to Natasha Cloud because the WNBA doesn't have to make sense. They don't have to make sense, right? It's a mess. But I would say, to try to be fair, if Enes Kanter went there just to agitate, I'm not on board with that either. But the WNBA just can't get out of their way. They can't get out of their own way. Completely mismanaged. This league has craftily, mugging and committing assault on two of the best, most notable players in the league. And then they're like, well, fans just like them because they're white. Nah, that's not why. It's because Caitlin Clark can drop 30. She's broken records on double-doubles, 30-point games. And all you do is crap on her. Just be done. Off my screen, please. Which kind of goes into my next topic. Listen, I have a woman I love in my life. I have a daughter. I have a mother. I have a girlfriend. But I want to know what is happening to women in our society that they are at the point where they're outside a courtroom, right? They're outside a courtroom in support of Lindsey Clancy, who killed her kids. If you don't think that they're defending her and you think something else is going on, here.
The Lindsey Clancy trial is going to be one of the most significant trials of your lifetime. We're all experiencing something completely unprecedented. Never before have we seen so many mothers and women rally behind somebody who confessed to killing her 3 children. And it is not because we cannot hold women accountable. Many of us see ourselves in Lindsey. Many of us know that we could have been only one step away from doing some of those horrific things because we experienced significant mental health issues after one of our children was born. And many of us know just how dark some of those thoughts get.
Okay, so you're defending murder. Okay, so you're defending murder. You're on her side because you feel bad for her. Maybe it's the drugs you have to go on. Listen, I've never had to go through childbirth. I don't know what you go through, but something's happening. There's suicidal empathy on that side of the, there's no gender, but I mean, you've developed somewhere along the way suicidal empathy. And then you have people like this saying, we understand where she's coming from. We almost wanted to kill our kids too after giving birth. What? Then maybe the drugs need to change, right? And you don't want to hear a man talk about it. So here, this woman explains women.
This week was a bad look for women. First, an absolute moron on the internet said this.
My truest thought on this is that I think that trans women have a more beautiful understanding what womanhood is.
I agree.
I think that...
What? Wrong. Incorrect. Then Lindsey Clancy was put on trial for strangling her 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and 8-month-old with exercise bands, and women on the internet responded by posting solidarity videos with her, throwing ice at bathtubs to release their rage, and by protesting on the killer's behalf outside of her courtroom. Everybody needs committed. Then a North Dakota mother the throats of her 3-year-old, 1-year-old, and 5-month-old after telling the dad to say goodbye to the kids. The only child to survive was the 1-year-old named Colton. I mean, this is despicable. What is going on? Also this week, a crazy chick posted a video of herself to social media pouring hot wax on her children, lighting her house on fire, and twerking. Oh, and it turns out that she's also an illegal alien from Cuba. So she's been arrested and detained. Then there's Jessica Bowie, who apparently went from blue-haired lib to full-fledged supporter. She was just arrested for plotting to bomb the New York State Capitol and then flee to the Middle East. What a perfect use of free will. I should point out here that as of 2020, according to Pew Research, over 50% of liberal women under the age of 30 reported having a mental health condition. And then this week, the governor of New Jersey signed a bill effectively banning Christians from praying outside of abortion clinics, and she did that with a smile. And last week, the Massachusetts governor signed a bill allowing women to terminate the pregnancy up to the point of birth. In America, there are more than 1 million each year. And if it were counted as a cause of death, it would be number 1 by leaps and bounds. Also, here's what a baby looks like at 20 weeks. 20 weeks, heartbeat. She's a girl. So, great job, ladies. We cannot define what a woman is, but we think trans dudes have a better understanding of what womanhood is. We defend mothers who their children, and for every 3.2 live births in America, there is 1 abortion. Also, we're unhappier than we've ever been. Even though, as this person points out, we won. Men are doing terribly. Women are doing amazing. We make more money. We have lower rates of addiction, alcoholism. We live longer. We can fly fighter planes and be in combat. Marriage is optional. Divorce is no fault. We win over 99% of custody battles. We control fertility at will and can't get drafted. But we're unmarried and we're unhappy. So just another week here of modern feminism destroying womanhood.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. Since you don't want to hear it from men, ladies, something wrong is going on. Shout out to That Smoke Show for pointing it out, because it doesn't seem like she's being affected by those things. But like she said, you won. You won. What are you so upset about? Why are you so upset? What are you upset about? We need the answer. And one of the things she said in there was talking about abortion and how many there are. That's important to me. And you might say, you're a man, you don't get a say. I was adopted. I have a say. Okay? Here, I'm going to end on a topic we can all get along with. I think flock cameras. Flock cameras can flock away. They can flock off. This is a clever way to block them. I love this. They're using expandable foam. I need to ask our leaders, and more importantly, I need to ask our voters. It used to be, let's vote based on who's going to be better for the economy. I think we've learned through some of the things that our current president's not doing, that's not helping the economy. I think we can learn from, we see Democratic senators sticking up for big banks during the Clarity Act negotiations. I think we could pretty much surmise that not a lot of politicians care about us financially. So then maybe we should start voting on who cares about us actually, okay? And this surveillance state that we're creating, these data centers are cropping up just all of a sudden. All of a sudden we need these gigantic, gargantuan data centers for whatever reason. They say it's because of AI, but then these flock cameras are popping up everywhere. Shout out to whoever figured this way out of blocking them. Let's just pester them so much that they just stop putting them up. I don't know that that's going to happen, but the surveillance state has started. George Orwell was right in 1984. He was just off by a few years. They've got us. We've got to stop fighting with each other. It's not Democrat versus Republican. It's power versus the rest of us. Okay? It seems like we need to start with our females. We need to find out why they're not happy, why they're outside a courtroom cheering on a woman that admitted to killing her 3 kids. I go back to what I said earlier. Maybe it's the drugs. I don't know why so many of them have bouts with mental illness. But we need to figure it out and quit fighting with each other and protect our autonomy and our privacy and our happiness, because there seems to be a lack of all of that stuff in today's society. I'm El Jefe. I'm sure a lot of you disagree with me. A lot of you agree with me. It's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions. But my opinion is you should keep tuning into North American Talk Radio. Love us or hate us. I'd love to hear your comments. I'm not the type of guy that if you hate what I said, I'm going to be, argumentative or hate you back. I'll hear you out. Okay? There you go. That's it. That's all I got. Peace.
Thank you.